So guys, welcome to 30-day interview launch mastery, and it is a week number 3. Today we are discussing about how you can build relationship with your dream 100 with the people whom you want to invite as a guest on your show. See, the process, the framework that I am going to give you is not only depends all for the people who is on top level. You can, if you think that there is a person whom I want to invite, so you can also follow the same framework, same process for them as well. And sometime for this kind of people who is on 5 figure or who is just one step ahead than you, for them this you don't need to put a lot of effort that I am going to share with you in today's slides, today's session, but at least you can just put 1 or 2 time of effort. That's it, right? To have your first 5-10 guest. Abigail, you have to have your guest in this week itself. Getting my point? We can schedule a discuss after this session itself what the kind of things message you sent to me. So all clear, all good. Are we good to go? Perfect, perfect. So I'm not increasing I'm not doing the slideshow today because as I share with you, the system is working very slow. So let's go this way only. Please let me know the words, the text is visible to you clearly. Perfect. So today's focus is all about how your dream guest. So we are discussing about relationship building, relationship mastery, right? So first thing is how they know you, how your dream guest started knowing you, seeding before inviting successful people. So you are seeding a value in their mind, in their content. So before you are reaching out to and tell them like, hey, can you be a part of my guest? This is the first point. Second is secrets to build a great connection with them. How actually you build a great connection with your guest? What is the way? What is the process to build a great connection? And the third one we are focusing on maintaining the long-term connection, right? And this third process is mostly all about once you're done with your interview, but I add in this particular session because it is all about relationship building part, right? So I'll also explain in upcoming in the week number 4 when messenger and email part is come, but maintain the connection is a bit we are going to learn today also. Clear? So this is the today's focus we are going to learn in today's session in week number 3. Number 1, how they know you. What is the way your guest is started knowing you? Number 1 is send them a grateful message. For many times, whenever my any guest that I am thinking that he or she is the right guest for my show, what I am doing is I'm sending them a grateful message. Grateful message is like, hey, can I'm really grateful that you accept my friend request. I'm really grateful that because of you I learned this particular concept. You are the one who teach me, and today you give me a space in your network by accepting a friend request of mine. I really appreciate you for that. The simple grateful message that I sent. So what happened from here is the connection is started happening. The first message is started entering into the particular messenger. Getting my point? Second, things you admire about the person. Give them the reason why you are admiring them the most. Don't add a lot of articles, lots of big plot pointers, but at least the one thing that you are admire, like your work ethic is really amazing. I read your one book which is called Sell Like Crazy, such as example of Sell Like Crazy by Sabi Subi. I read this book, and inside the book I learned the concept, and I really love the concept of email marketing. The simple, you break down email marketing in a very simple format. And because of that one thing, I get a lot of result for my personal email marketing stuff. I changed so many things, I tweaked so many stuff in my email marketing, and that give me result. So that's where you are admiring them, that yes, your stuff is helpful for me, your stuff is actually changing my business, changing my life. And that's where, and when you are started doing this kind of conversation continuously, at least once, two, thrice, four, five, they started noticing you. And then if on fifth point you are going to ask them like, can you be a part of my show, it is very easy for these people to be on your show. Making sense? This is the second point I mentioned with you. Third is meaningful comment on their content for at least 4 to 5 times. Each and every steps you have to follow at least 4 to 5 times before actually go and invite them on your show. Not all the time. Once you have a good number of episodes, once you have a good number of guests on your show, you can change from 4 to 5 to 2 to 3 times, or 2 times is good to go. Perfect. Getting sense? Getting my point? So third point is meaningful comment on their content for at least 4 to 5 times. What does it mean by meaningful comment? Meaningful comment is for such as if somebody is publish a content that is related to marketing, sales, or their personal life, you can add on the meaningful comment like, hey, I think that is the same journey I also go through 2.5 years ago, and I'm very relating with your journey, like how much time it takes, how much effort you put to achieve this successful business, to build this empire or whatsoever. But the comment is always have a meaning. It is not like awesome, amazing, great, nice. That kind of comment is actually not a noticeable comment, right? So you have to at least 2 to 3 words of comment. I think I also shared this particular statement in the last week as well, right? Next one is a fourth one is tag them on your story and your post. So if you are following any content, if you are following any influencer, entrepreneur, coaches, consultant, and you are getting a value from them, start tagging them. Start tagging them, like you, if you think that, hey, I want to have this person on my show, and how that particular person started noticing you. That is the all process. Russell Brunson is knowing me. Sorry, I am knowing Russell Brunson, but Russell Brunson is not knowing me at the moment. So for that, I need to follow the continuous this process till the time he realized that there is a Nilesh Jain and I want to be a part of Nilesh Jain's show, right? So till the time he didn't agree, I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to talk, take him continuously. So at least he started noticing me. I know lots of people in the world is following him, but I am someone who is putting extra effort from that particular people to get noticed, right? So tag them on your story and post. So how you can tag them on your stories? For such as example, I learned from one mentor of mine. What I did, oh wow, today he share inside the course very amazing concept, very amazing formula. I start record 15 second or just a capture of which I take a photo and publish on my story, publish on my post. And in the story, I mentioned through 3 lines. In the post, I write an entire article. I learned this thing. There I get attention. How many of you know Russell Brunson also like many of my content because of I take him and because of the value he added in my life. I'm not sure. In one of my posts, Russell also commented. I think in 2021 when I was just started my journey. Right? So all because of the value they are giving, and we are converting that value into text format, into the particular format to get the attention from the people. Share with them how their content make impact in your life. So in the first point, I think in the second point I mentioned with you that you can write specific message, specific mail to Sabri, like, hey, your this book sell like crazy, give me the idea, give me the insights on how email marketing is work, how someone can grow their business in the email marketing and everything. So share with them how their content make an impact. Not Don't just share you are awesome, don't just share you are very energetic. Why you are very energetic? I saw you whole day putting effort. If I mention suppose just I think on 1st February I'm with Russell, sorry, Anik Singhal, right? Many of you saw my post story content. So I sent him a specific messages like, I really admire your energy level. Why I am admiring your energy level? Because I'm continuously seeing you. You are giving podcast after podcast. There is one podcast, then second podcast, then third podcast. In a day, you are giving a 3 interview shows. Then you are attending one another meeting. Then you are traveling from the all the way to US from India, US to India. That's where I am admiring your energy level, that you are crazy, your energy level is too crazy. And then you are also attending a dinner party hosting by you itself, you yourself, and meeting with a lot of entrepreneurs, creators, YouTubers from India, from our country. Man, how you are getting that much of energy level? So share with them, their content make an impact in your life. That's where you are actually admiring, that's where you are telling them that this is your thing, and that is where I like the most. Making sense to you? Instead of going generic, go specific, right? That's where they started knowing you, that's where they started knowing. I want to give you some examples of my own, so you get much better idea. That small screenshot is very one because if I'm going to add a lot of screenshot, the entire too many slides we have, but I just keep one screenshot for each and everything. Let me open my second page. I'm really feeling like, why send them a grateful messages. So first one is, he's a Josh 40. I keep the Josh 40 only for this conversation. There's a few people I changed. The first is Josh 40, right? So thank you so much, Josh, for accepting my friend request. I'm feeling too much happy. I'm following your podcast and content for 1 year, learning so much from you. What I did, I just sent him a grateful message that thank you for accepting my friend request. And I'm learning from your podcast from 1 year. Here I didn't mention what exactly I learned, but after some conversation, I started mentioning this kind of thing. But and the first conversation, if you can see, happy anniversary, Josh. You both look very happy. That at that point of time, he was not in my friend list, so he didn't receive the messages. But second time, he received the messages. He didn't respond because he's on next level in his journey. Again, I respond. I know he is busy person, so I don't call him like, hey, you are not responding to my messages and all. I need to talk with him continuously. I need to, whether he is going to respond to me or not, I need to talk with him. I need to be in his touch. And that's where we are actually winning in the game. Because there's a people who is going to give up. Like he's a rude person, but he is not a rude person. He is busy in his business, in his life, right? So that's where you have to change your mindset. You have to change your thinking pattern. Like they are not rude, they are busy into their business. So true. Again, I respond to his story. So true. Music give different vibe. So he just gave a thumbs up. That means he started noticing my content. That means that's how they are started noticing us. Making sense? That's the first point. One more things you admire about the person. So hey, just show your few short clips from funnel hacking live speech. You are amazing, man. Going to attend it on virtual and excited to hear. What I am admiring here is your funnel hacking live speech is really awesome. I use the word amazing because I didn't show the particular speech, entire speech, how what the his speech is there. I just saw a few clips. I'm not sure what exactly, but I am mentioned like I'm really excited for just one thing, this your speech. And that's where you are admiring. And then he sent this powerful. I think this is the first time he started responding to my message. Making sense? You have to be show up. You have to show up things you are admiring about the person. You can add on any point that you are admiring about the person. Like, I love this particular post that you published today only. It is related to me. Like you are a parent, right? Abigail, you are a parent. Siddhartha, you are also a parent. So if somebody is sending, if somebody is publishing stuff related to their kids, stuff related to their boys who is going to school, how much hectic their days, if the post is related to this, you can share like I'm also following the same, I'm also on the same journey. And the way you are managing everything, like serving your kids, then your business, then your husband, then your family, household stuff, I'm really admiring you on that point of view, like how much energy you are putting. I really appreciate you for that. That's where you are admiring the someone. Getting sense? Getting it? Making sense? Perfect. Meaningful comment on their content for at least 4 to 5 friends. That is a very normal comment that I published on one story because I was not able to find the whole long form comment because I published lots of content comment. but this is very latest comment that I published. So I thought let's pick it. So he is someone who attend the event as well, and he is on the stage as a speaker. And after his speech, he started crying because it's a big moment for him, giving a speech in front of 4,300 people. And he started like, this day happened in my life because of the steps that I took and lots of things. So I write this particular, this is not a long comment. I just write a very crisp and to the point, like it was so awesome to learn from you at Funnel Growth Summit. The name of the event is, and you're really amazing, brother. You earned it. Hashtag respect. And then he responded just an hour ago. He responded on the comment itself. You earned it. Hashtag respect. That's where the complete game is changed, right? That's where you are actually getting the attention from someone. And if I'm going to do it continuously 4 times, 5 times, 10 times, he started recognizing me. Because every influencer, every entrepreneur have more than 100,000 people, 1 million people, but the number of comments they are getting is very less. And if you stand out from these less people with your unique comment, with your meaningful comment, very easy for you to get the top 1% entrepreneurs on your show. Balbon for all of you, just type Balbon if it is, right? Right? That's what you all have to do. Nothing rocket science, nothing big deal. All you have to do is just start showing up with the meaningful, not just nice, amazing, good, great, X, Y, not like this. Next, tag them on your story and post. So this is the story that it is not actually a story which is a learning story. It is a story of meeting with my first mentor. Right? Please notice, take them on your story and post. So he's my first mentor who showed me the stuff, who showed me the online marketing and so many things. So I write a whole short of information that how I was connected with him, how he impacted my life in my journey, and then I tag him. So you can also do the same. You can, if it is not matter like you, if you meet with someone, with your guest or with your mentor, it is like you learn something from that one person. So you can tag them. Like I watched one video by Myron Golden, and in the Myron Golden he shared like how you can change your offers, how you can grow your offer with 0 to 5 figure, 5 figure to 6 figure. And this is a point I learned from his content. So after done publishing a whole lot of information, I'm taking them. Thank you so much, Myron, for sharing this information. What I did is I just write down a post. I just create a post. At the end, I tag him as in my post, and I'm started getting attention. At the first point, it is not, but when you go and continuously doing it, it is going to happen. Making sense? Perfect. Next is tag them on your story and post. So the previous one was story. Sorry, it is a post, and this is a story. So story on Instagram, story on Facebook, you can publish anywhere. So this, he is another mentor with a lot of, he teach a lot of YouTubers, lots of stuff. So I started admiring him, I started taking him. So I'm getting attention from him. So what I did is I started taking him on my story, that this thing I learned from him, and thank you so much for meeting with me or whatsoever, because I meet with him in a person as well. So I start taking with my photo and with our picture, and he started again reshare on his profile, on his story, and that actually helped me to get the attention very easily. And this is the very superpower. If you really wanted to get any guest on your show, start take them on your story, Instagram, Facebook, whether they are going to reshare it or not, but they actually noticed it, that someone is taking them on their content, and nobody is taking every single day to anyone. That's the reality. If you think that he is on top level, so everybody is going to tag him, nobody. Whether might be 5 to 10 people are but not every single one. And that's where you have benefit to be into their network, and very easily you are capturing them towards your interview show. Bulb on, light on, just type light on if it is right. Light went on. Clear? Next, secrets to build a great connection with them. So how you can build a great connection with those people? What kind of value, what sort of things you can do to build a great connection? Number one, becoming a part of their community, whether it is free or paid. So what you can do is join their Facebook group. Every entrepreneur, like in our industry itself, everyone have their own Facebook group. Go and join. I know you are not able to join every individual Facebook group, otherwise you are going to ban. But at least you admiring that one person, like he or she have to be on my show, no matter what. Become a part of their Facebook group, whether it is a free or paid. Paid is all on you, whether you have to join or not. It's all optional, but at least be a part of their free community. Be a part of their free community and become a best member on that particular community. Number one, become a part of their community, whether it's free or paid. Number two is join their free challenge and active the most. Like right now, there are many people, many entrepreneurs, coaches are hosting their workshops, their challenges, their webinars. So you can be a part of their challenges, whether it is a 3-day challenge, 5-day challenge, 21-day challenge. Again, if it is a free, 100% be a part of it and show up like crazy. They started noticing like, hey, there's a one person who is Abigail or is Siddhartha, and they are putting all their efforts. They are doing all the tasks. They are doing all the task assignment that we are doing. They are engaging with everyone. What you need to do is you need to just show up. Not all, again, I want to give you clearly that not all, every time once you started growing, I know you don't have time to attend every challenges. I know you don't have time to active engaging every time commenting all the tasks, completing and all. But till the time if you think that you have time, till the time you think that I think right now I can do my best to serve these people, to serve this community, you can do it. I'm not able to put a lot of effort right now, and all the things that I'm going to share with you right now, I'm doing 50% of the stuff. 50% of the stuff means because we already have the show. So my main focus is to just building connection and inviting them on the show. But for you, because you didn't have your show at the moment, you didn't started right now, so that's why you have to do this thing. So you are once you are on the momentum, once you are in the momentum, everything is going to change very easily. Making sense to all of you? Where are you, Siddhartha? Right? Just type in the chat box. Don't turn on your mic. Become a part of their paid program. Again, it is a very optional till the time we don't have. I'm not a part of any paid coaching program. Yeah, we have 55 episodes on our show, and out of 55, I am 2 people are my mentor. Other than everyone is my mentor, but I didn't pay them anything to join my show, or I'm not their coaching program, because I respect everybody. Yeah, please, I PS. I respect each and every guest of mine, but it is not easy for me to become a part of each and every individual coaching program. Making sense? Yes, I have their books. I have their stuff that is valuable to me. I have their notebooks, whatsoever they have offered, but not their coaching program, because as a human being, it is not possible for me to be a part of every coaching program. Where I feel like, yeah, I think I need to be a part of this, I am. I think not 2 people, I think more than 2 people I have, but yeah, that's what I can share with you. Next one is meet them with them in person as event. So this is a formula that I just implement, and we have 5 to 6 guests on our show. because of the recent event that I attended. How many of you noticed my activities from the event, like stories, posts, pictures? Okay, amazing, right? So what I did is I meet with a lot of top YouTubers, top creators, entrepreneurs from my own country, India. So I'm going to break down each and every point in this particular slides, upcoming slides. But when you meet with them in person, you can start sharing about whatsoever you are doing. And they are keen to know about what you are doing because you are in this particular closed room where top people are hanging out. What are you doing here? How you are here? So you have the opportunity, you have the option. Can I share a bit about me? That's where you are getting it. Next is share them how they made an impact in your life. So how they made an impact in your life, in your business is when I started my journey very recently, I consume your YouTube content. You inspire me to start interview show. You inspire me to start marketing journey. You inspire me to do Facebook ads, funnels, whatsoever things that they give you, they inspire you. Tell them, share how their impact in your life. Every individual have some kind of impact in your life. Whatsoever person whom you are following, they have some sort of impact in your life, in your business, and that's where everything is changing, everything is making sense, right? Perfectly. So become a part of their free and paid community is number one. How you can secrets to build a great communication with them, right? So become part of their free community, join their free challenges and active the most. So yeah, I want to give few example on the join their free challenges. Like in 2020, yeah, in 2022, I joined one challenge, and in the challenge itself, I was continuously winning for next 4 to 5 months. I am captain for that particular group, for that particular challenge. So he started noticing me a lot, and then I asked him, "Can you be a part of my show?" He's a seven-figure person. He agreed with me to be on the show, but somehow he was busy with this his stuff, with his business, so he was not able to join. But because of this thing, I got an attention from the particular guest. Right? That's what all you need to do. Become a part of that paid program, which is optional. Now let's break down the meet them in person. So let me show you the screen. Is it visible? Meet with them in person event, right? Perfect, awesome. Share with them about your show. So what happened in the particular event? So the 3-day event was already end up. Then the next day we have a dinner hosted by Anik Singhal himself. So what we did, I'm part of his team member is also very close to me, very close friend of mine. So share, because of that I got an access to particular room. That's where proximity is power. So share. Inside the room, I meet with all the entrepreneurs whom I'm seeing on YouTube, on their webinars, on their books, or on some other interview show, on some other TV news channel or somewhere. So I started talking with them. I started sharing with them about my show, like what I am doing. Hey, I'm doing the internet marketing. I'm hosting an interview show, and to now we host 55 episodes, 50, 60 episodes whatsoever. Second, then tell them how much grateful you are for them. So I met with one of the person. She, I started consuming her content very recent in my journey, like some webinar of her, some free courses of her. So I learned so many things from her content, right? So I tell like your free webinars, your affiliate marketing course, your Facebook ads course is actually helped me in this way. And then she asked me like, did you implement? Did you get any result? I thought yes, I did implement. That's the reason I am in front of you right now, right? So then I tell them, can you be a part of my show? Like I have this show guest on my show, like Christina Lakiani, co-founder of Mindvalley, Ultimate Sales Machine, co-author of Ultimate Sales Machine, Amanda Holmes, and all. So ask whether it is possible to have them on your show or not. So tell them like, can you? Is it possible to have you on my show? and the chances is very high, and they said yes, right? So with this framework, with this method, with this strategy, I'm end up with 6 yes to be on my show. And many of the guests share their email address, many of the people share their WhatsApp number to me, like literally someone YouTuber whom I'm following and whom content I'm watching 2.5 years ago is giving his WhatsApp number to me, and he's saving my WhatsApp number on his mobile, which is a completely great thing. And it all happened because of the interview show that I started 1.5 years ago. It is giving you a goosebump or not? Right? It all happened because of the first step that we took. And once you started following this framework, once you started working on it, each and everything is started working. Making sense? So if you're meeting with anybody in person event, follow this framework, follow this 4 steps, simple. Share with them how about your show. Don't just directly, I just write it down, but start conversation. Tell them like how much grateful you are. Then share about your show. Yeah, I think I need to do some changes here. Let me try if it is working. It is not working, so okay. But the point number second is point number 1, and point number 1 is point number second. So tell them how much grateful you are for them, and share with them how about your show, and then ask whether it is possible for them to be on your show or not. And then if yes, ask how we can connect. Because if you are not going to ask like what is the way to connect, you are not going to get any answer. You need to ask how we can connect, whether it is your email address or whether it is your WhatsApp, because that is a very fastest way to get response. Otherwise on social media, they already have lots of messages, and your message is also going to be in spam folder if they are not checking their Instagram and Facebook. Clear? Making sense? Awesome. So next is share them how they made an impact in your life. So again, the Josh 40 comment is come. So wishing you a very happy new year, Josh. One of the best thing happened in 2022 was that I attended Funnel Hacking Live Encore, and your speech made I still have a goosebumps. All of your advice has been extremely beneficial to me throughout this year, especially your storytelling framework. See, I'm mentioning the specific thing that because of that thing, he made an impact in my life. Storytelling framework, which I use every time I create a new piece of content and get a good result out of. I'm thankful for everything. Once again, thank you. Happy New Year. What I did is, I just mentioned that how much he make an impact. Now, if you can see on this post, he gave a heart. He didn't respond, but he at least gave a heart, which is making sense. And that's where you are actually getting noticed by these people, this kind of people. He's also coming in the January itself, but somehow he was busy with his challenges and all. So I'm again going to do a follow-up with him, and then he is become a part of our show. Making sense to all of you or not? And one thing, if you can notice, it is all about showing up with the right intention. With the right intention. If you can notice, I show you lots of messages, lots of comment, lots of screenshot, but in any screenshot I didn't pitch them like, hey, can you be a part of, can you be I seed a value, I see the nurture them first, and then the process is coming, can you be a part of my show? Bulb on for all of you. Now next is maintain the connection for long term. So basically this one process, this one feature is going to be once the interview is done, but still we need to focus few pointers. So I'm going to share with you the few pointers today only. This step is mostly come after the interview is done. Once the interview is done. Okay, just 1 minute. I think, yeah, now I'm able to read it. So in this step, you can thank them for being on your show. See, If somebody is coming and giving their 30-minute, 45-minute to be on your show, to be on your interview show, be grateful for them. Thank them with the bottom of your heart. Like, thank you so much for coming out from your busy schedule and putting your 30-minute, 45-minute to be on the show. I'm really appreciate you for that. Be grateful for that. Second is, you can add meaningful comment and mention this one statement you share in my interview as well. For example, if somebody is going to publish any post, just take an example of Joe Sporty. He is publishing any post related to storytelling. So you can talk, wow, that storytelling framework is also you shared in my interview show as well. So what happening here? He remembering you, oh wow, I was on his interview show and I think I shared the same storytelling framework. You don't have to do all this time with this thing. Like if, for example, if you are going and comment on Joe Sporty and every time you mention like you share this thing in my interview show, this thing in my interview show, it is a frustrating sometimes. But once in a while you can do like, oh yeah, this thing is this particular statement you also share on my show. So from here, what is happening is you are getting attention from his audience. Oh wow, Josh is on his interview show. Josh is on Abigail interview show. So I think I need to check it out. I think I need to connect with this person. Who is this person is? What happening here by this point? You are getting attention from the guest itself. You are getting attention from their audience as well. Because many times people miss it. Many times people like, okay, I'm not sure what happening, but people missed it. By doing this framework, by applying this concept, you are again getting attention from audience, from your guest itself, and that's help you to build a long lasting connection. Making sense? Otherwise they are become a part of lots of guests, they are on many interview show. How they can remember you? If I talk about Russell Brunson is on thousands of interview show till to date. He might be remember you because of one thing is your good question, your good research, and this way. Like you mentioned this one point, one statement in my interview show, and that's really making sense. And this one statement changed the entire journey of the interview. Clear? Next is go for coffee if they are in the same city. So my yesterday guest, she's Aditi Jain. She's from my own city, right? And our house is very near to each other. Like right now she's not here, but she's from my own city, so she travel once in a week to my city. So I tell her, like, if you are joined again, if you are come to the particular city, let's have a cup of coffee, and let's meet and do some conversation, productive conversation and all. What happened? I'm also increasing the connection, I'm growing my connection, I'm growing my network. Clear? Next is send them the video and shots to them on our email and on Messenger. So once the interview is done, you can send them that this is the recording. Here's the shorts video that we created from the interview. So you can post on your social media, you can post on your YouTube. So it helps you, your audience, to get more and more values, more and more knowledge. So again, by doing this one one task, by doing this one process, you are getting a lot of attention from the people. Next is tag them and invite for collab on Instagram. So this feature is on only on Instagram right now. I am sure you all know about it. So what you need to do is just invite to the particular person who is in the show itself, and by doing this, what you are doing is you are getting an attention and from their audiences. This is a not story sharing or post sharing take feature. This is an invite collaboration, so your content is also visible to their profile for lifelong, till the time Instagram and Facebook is available in the market. Once they go, I'm not sure what happened, right? Clear this with this three concept of the day.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So I know for Instagram, you can do the Insta story and tag them. So can we create posters saying, hey, coming up on like the framework and funnel show, and then put their poster and then send it to them so that they can post it on their social media?
Sorry, can you please repeat?
Yeah. So can we create posters and share with the person we're going to interview, give it to them so that they can share it on their social media?
Yeah, you can create a posters like this and they can share. You can send it to our mail, like, can you please share it with your email list? Can you please share it with your social media, with your Facebook, Instagram? You need to create the content. They just
Yeah.
need to publish it. If they need
Yeah.
to create by themselves, then they are lazy. That's
Yeah.
honesty.
Yeah. So if I just provide it to them and say,
You
hey,
can
can you
provide
please share?
everything, they are going to publish it. You need to mention
Okay.
it clearly. Can you please publish on your social media?
Got it. Thanks.
Right? Otherwise, people are lazy. Then any other question? Yeah. So we are on the task for the day, like action steps. And this is the action steps you all have to follow. Siddhartha, are you there? You are silent from quite a long time. I'm not able to see the messages. So what you need to do is do 5 meaningful comments. And this is not just action step for today only. You need to do at least for once you don't hit first 10 to 15 episode in your show. At least, if not possible 5, go with the 3 comments. 3 meaningful comment, 2 meaningful comment, but at least you do. So how you can do a meaningful comment? I also want to. So for example, you are on traveling. You are travel from your office to your home. In between, if you are not driving, means you are just traveling. So instead of watching some random video, follow your Dream 100, watch their content and publish a meaningful comment. That's where you are actually saving your time and also getting noticed by your guest. So do at least 3 to 5 meaningful comment every single day by figuring out the things, then when you can publish it. Second is start conversation with your Dream 100. Not directly. If they publish any post, go talk about that particular post, recent post. So suppose Russell Brunson is published any video on his Instagram, go and send him a message which is very relevant to public particular post. Like if he share a post which is related to traffic generation, hey Russell, thank you for sharing that one post which is related to traffic generation. That one post, that one content I read in your traffic secret book itself, and after implementing that one content, one strategy, I get hundreds of lead into my Facebook group or hundreds of lead into my business, into my paid coaching program. And I'm really grateful from bottom of my heart for sharing this content, for making an impact in my life, in my business. And thank you so much once again for sharing the same message again to me. That's where you are creating a relevant content, you are creating a relevant stuff, right? Clear? Next, if you are consuming any content and you feel he or she is your Dream 100, tag them and share a post related to your learning from them. From this, so in the last in the session itself, we learned this thing. Like if you are part of any coaching program, any mentorship, and you learn this specific pointers like X, Y, Z, start publishing them on your content, start publishing them on your profile, and take this particular person, and you feel that he or she what happened is my guest, just take them. Clear? Next is join their Facebook group or their email list. If you think that yeah, I think he or she is the right person and I want to have them on my show, join their Facebook group, their email list, and that's what your action step is. Now any other question you have, guys? Any question, guys? Siddhartha, Abigail, please ask question from today's session itself.
No, this is, I like this. I'm kind of already doing this to get more followers on my Facebook. So it's just basically taking that same concept and putting it towards the people that I want to start having and creating a connection with to interview.
Awesome, awesome.
So I like it.
So that's completely amazing, right? And now let me stop the screen. Have you taken the screenshot for the action steps?
I didn't, but I wrote them all down.
Okay, I'll send it to you. Okay, so yeah, let me stop this. So now, Abigail, you have a 4 question that you are not starting your interview show. Number 1 is what platform to start the show on. You can start from any platform. I think I already shared with you in the week number 2 itself. Like you can go and start with the Facebook itself. If you think right now I don't want to set up every other stuff, just go set up the StreamYard. I send you the how you can use StreamYard and all those things. Just set up the StreamYard and start your interview show from Facebook itself. If you think that, yeah, I don't have any platform, live or not, it's all depends on you, whether you are comfortable with live or not. So if you're comfortable with recording, start with Zoom itself, start StreamYard also providing the recording feature in the paid format, not in the free, but in paid one, you have a recording feature. So in future, once you're done with recording, you can just publish as a recording on your show, on your Facebook or on your group. Making sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Third question you have, don't have actual guest schedule yet. So for that, you need to send them your calendar link. So I read the messages that you have, but there you didn't ask them, can I send my calendar link so you can schedule according to your availability. So I am sending you a particular message that you can use and book your first guest. First, this 2 guests who is right now, send first one and then send second one. So once, just take an example of, there is a Money Briggs, right? I'm good with his name, Money Briggs.
His name, yeah, Money Breaks. That's his name.
So first send him your calendar link. Once he scheduled, you can block the particular date. Like on this day or time, I am not available. So the second one, Mr. Marketology was not able to book on the same time. So you are not, what we can say is you are not collapsed with like, hey, I have a 2 episode at the same time, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
So first you can send to the Money Bricks or whatsoever person whom you want to think that the first guest is mine. It's all on you. But send the one calendar to one person. Once he book, then second to the send second to second day by closing the particular date and time. Right?
Okay.
Fourth one is what interview question to ask. Ask question related to the particular what we can say is particular their expertise. So for example, this Money Briggs, I'm not sure what he is doing, but you can open his profile, see what he or she is doing, what kind of things he is talking a lot about. He's talking about content, 5-figure, 6-figure, or what sort of kind of thing he's talking. Just ask question related to this. And I already shared with you the research framework, how you can do research. Clear?
Yeah.
So
yes. Okay.
now you're clear with all your 4 questions.
Now I deal with what?
All the 4 questions that you have in your mind.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's very helpful. So that now I can go get StreamYard. I already have OneTub, so I just need to send the first one that link. I'm going to do my research so I can get interview questions. And then, yeah, I already have my intro, outro. I have my show name. I have my show description. Yes. I just need to tweak my poster, but that won't take very long. Yeah. So I already have those things. And then I already have music for my intro and outro for the show.
Perfect. Now you know, go and book your first 2 guests, these 2 people, just get them on your show. And I need your first 2 episodes.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
We don't want at the end of the month. We want this week itself. Clear?
Just get it done, right?
Just get it done.
Get it done. Okay, got it. I'm gonna do it.
Awesome. Yeah, any other question, anything? Siddhartha, are you okay?
Neeraj, I will check the recording later to understand, because not feeling well and I have to go to doctor also.
Yeah, please go and take rest.
Yeah.
Sorry, hope you feel better.
Yeah. Awesome. Take rest. Yeah, Abhigal, you have any other question in your mind?
I'm going.
No, you answered that for me. So now I'm gonna go work on the rest of my stuff today. Start preparing and be ready to go live hopefully live on Tuesday. I'll either do live or pre-recording. We'll see, but it'll get done on Tuesday.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And yeah, let me send